Tablecloths seemed like something only grandmas did back in the day, but not so. The art of table setting has been around a long time. A table is a blank slate. It's an opportunity to get creative, bring in elements to complement the food, and truly delight your guests. Table setting, or tablescaping, is an activity involving the setting of sometimes elaborate dining tables in artful, decorative or themed ways for social events. Early dining tables were purely functional. The term setting the table originated in the Middle Ages to describe setting a board on two trestles to provide a temporary surface on which to set food. Table setting became a Western craze in the late 1700s, when the aristocracy used the practice as a self-expression form and to display wealth. Let's make a scenario. You invite your boss to your home for dinner. The table is set for 4, you would like to have a welcome atmosphere. You will need music, the home should have a good aroma, light the candles just when they get to your home. Now let's go back a couple of hours. Hosting a dinner party can be a stressful affair. Cleaning the house, preparing the meal, setting the table, the list goes on and on. Entertaining can be stressful, but don't let that stop you. Don't attempt a new recipe. It might seem like a good idea to try a new recipe for your guests, but there are few things you need to realize that things could go wrong just when your guest is 1 hour away before they arrive. Even if you're a daredevil. Think of how precious those moments are before the doorbell rings. You can lock up the cat and dog in the bedroom. You can pour yourself a glass of wine and relax before your guest rings the doorbell. Have background music on, it will make things all the more relaxing. But not too loud, no one wants to shout over music. Use cloth napkins, not paper towels. It's a dinner party, need to go all out. Prepping the table, don't overthink it when it comes to setting the table. You can start with a charger plate. Then add a dinner fork and a dinner knife. Here is a sample on how it should look. A few candles, no more than 2 for a dinner of 4 people. Simple vase of flowers placed in the middle of the table but not too tall. That way when you sit down at the table your guests can see you and you can see them. And have a wonderful conversation. Whenever I feel that pre-party pressure coming on, I remind myself that it's not about impressing my guests, it's about creating an atmosphere that makes them feel connected to you. People these days are gluten-free, vegan or vegetarian, or have a food allergy. When in doubt, just ask them. I always send my guests a text asking about dietary restrictions beforehand, and often find out about things I didn't even know they were dealing with. And it will save you from having a headache when planning your menu. Hosting has gotten way more casual. But I like hosting a fancy dinner party. You get to be the one shining for that night. Ensure your menu is complementary to the flavors of every part of the meal. If you're planning an Italian extravaganza, don't throw in a Thai-inspired salad. It interrupts the palate. Keep with a theme from start to finish. Make note of what serving trays are needed and what your table settings will require. Considering this is for your boss dinner party, so glamour it up your table setting and enjoy the nice dishes. For the dinner, make sure to find the appropriate wine pairings for the meal and offer both red and white to your guests. After enjoying conversation with your guests, it's time to bring out a sweet treat to end the meal. If you're an avid baker, individual cakes are always a hit, but for those a bit more baking challenged, you have lots of options. One route is to simply purchase dessert from a local patisserie and add your own touch, whether it be homemade whipped cream, berries, or a sprinkling of powdered sugar. Serve dessert with coffee, tea, and optional digestifs and liqueurs like brandy, limoncello, ports and the like.